Welcome to Road Trip, everyone. I'm Lisa Salvadorini. Spring is here and adventure is calling. Maybe it's a charming town you've never wandered through or a roadside stop. We're on a mission to find the fun, try it, and bring you along for the ride. So grab your keys, roll down the windows, and let's go. We're kicking things off by heading to an incredible Titanic exhibition. You can learn all about the ship's history and faithful journey, explore stunning cabin replicas, and even feel the frigid grip of an iceberg. It's an unsinkable adventure that you won't forget.
Grab your ticket and get ready to board on this week's road trip close to home. We're exploring the Titanic in an immersive exhibit at the Liberty Science Center.
It brings together the most number of artifacts that have been recovered from the sunken vessel in one exhibition. It's incredible, more than 100 artifacts. So this exhibit is really immersive and it's participatory. From the moment you walk in, you're given a boarding pass of one of the people that were on the vessel, and you find out at the very end what your fate was. It's also immersive because it's not just the artifacts, it's full-scale reproductions of some of the rooms. So you can see what the first-class passengers, what their cabin was like, what the third-class passengers were, and all the opulence of this. We have a gigantic piece of ice. You can touch it.
At 28 degrees, this really shows just how cold it was in the waters that night.
You wouldn't survive long, about 15 minutes, before you'd succumb to hypothermia in the water. So you meet the people with your boarding pass, you see the artifacts, you go through full-scale reproductions, and you feel the iceberg, and it's, it gives you goosebumps.
Now it's your turn to step back into time and learn something new. In Jersey City, I'm Sarah Good, News 12 New Jersey.
From feeling the freeze of icebergs to heating things up in the kitchen, Nikita Ramos is bringing us on a road trip in Westchester where you can cook, create, and fine-tune your culinary skills. So let's get cooking.
Slice, dice, fire, and spice.
On this road trip close to home, you're gonna learn how to make a masterpiece you can eat.
Sound good? Sound interesting?
Yes. Cooking classes at Sur La Table in White Plains.
Right in?
Right in.
We'll teach you how to create a wide range of cuisines. Just sign up, show up, and learn something new.
Edutainment is really what we do. We're going to educate you, you're going to learn something, but you're going to have fun doing it.
This menu is packed with tastes from Louisiana. We're learning how to make peel and eat shrimp with rumela dipping sauce.
Nice.
And of course, topped with delicious dessert made of bananas Foster and vanilla ice cream.
The kitchen is set with portioned ingredients and a chef to help guide you step by step through the process.
Place your hand on the top here and then just go back and forth with your knife.
The chef will move through the kitchen, work with each group, talk to them about the equipment that they're using, the ingredients they're using, and how they can tailor it for their own dietary needs.
From beginner to expert, every skill level is welcome to explore new flavors and different ways to use them.
Whether it's baking or cooking, kids or adults, we really always hope that people have a great time. We also want them to get new information, things that they might not have seen before. We're going to give you something that you'll be able to use down the road.
We're gonna go right along.
And your culinary demonstration experience,
wow,
is topped off with the ultimate taste test.
Wow, that's the first time I ever tried that. This is so good.
Come, have a great time, have fun, meet new people, learn something new, and be able to recreate that at home.
You'll walk away with more thought for food and concepts to cook after this road trip close to home.
And now it's time to trade that apron for a harness. Get ready to push your limits to reach new heights. We're taking you to a climbing gym packed with adventure courses that will test your strength, strategy, and nerve all under one roof. It is the perfect road trip spot to challenge yourself, conquer the climb, and go out on a limb.
At Hapik Climbing Gym, every step you take brings you closer to reaching new heights. First step, gear up.
So this is basically your harness. It's what keeps you safe while you're climbing.
Next, a quick video about the do's and don'ts and how to have fun safely.
We are all about fun climbing experiences. We have 50 walls with 3 routes up each wall, so you can have a different experience every single time you're here.
Then we head to the floor.
The #1 rule is to always clip in before you climb.
All right.
Once we've conquered the basics,
The scariest part is getting down. You just have to push yourself up.
it's time to level up to the next challenge, the maze of suspended ropes, a test of balance, strength, and trust.
Here, you don't need any climbing experience, but you do need a little bit of guts.
The main thing that you need to have is closed-toed shoes. Everything else we'll take care of for you.
Woo! Hapik is open 7 days a week, so if you're not afraid of heights, this is fun.
It's just a really fun experience that helps build self-confidence and strength while also burning an enormous amount of energy by just having a blast.
Climbing sessions start at $35. In Industry City, Shakti Dennis.
After burning off all that energy, you can check out a new spot where creativity and connection come together in Fairfield. You and the family can paint while enjoying pizza, craft one-of-a-kind wood projects, or get messy with slime. It's not just about making things, it's about making memories.
This little shop is overflowing with boundless creativity. A place where people big and small will find something to unearth their imagination.
Ceramic, the slime of course, the canvases, it's just amazing, and it really does show the difference, just makes it a really special place in Fairfield.
This new creative corner serves up a space for artistic activities along with sweet cafe to satisfy your cravings. The idea was brewed from a mother-daughter day out in the middle of an activity when the hunger set in and things got hangry.
I remember the time where me and my sister, we felt stressed. We're like, yeah, we're hungry, like we want to finish what we're doing and we just want to go. And I'm like, I think it was an amazing idea.
So whether you stop in for a cup of coffee, a bite to eat, or some painting, they've got you covered.
I found this place. Glad I made a good choice.
So choose a beverage and a small bite. Take your pick from the wide selection of ceramics to paint.
A raccoon.
And if painting isn't your thing, you can also make your own candle, slime, keychains, and the options just keep on flowing.
It's nice, it's really good, and we're proud of it, honestly. I just really hope you guys enjoy this and come visit, of course, even if it's just to get coffee and look at the place and give you a little tour. We'll be happy to just have you here.
From Fairfield, on this road trip close to home, I'm Angelica Churuno.
Spring is in the air, so it's time to take dinner outside without breaking the bank. You can pack a picnic, hit the road, and dine al fresco with a view. One spot to check out is Brooklyn Bridge Park. There are grills, benches, and sweeping views of the East River. Or you can enjoy a laid-back lunch at Indian Island County Park, where you can picnic by the Botanic River. Visit a nearby farm with goats and peacocks and so much more. Find a park, find a beach, find your perfect spot. Fresh air, good food, and even better company. It's the easiest road trip you'll take all season. Springtime magic is in full bloom at Brooklyn Botanic Garden. For a few enchanting nights, you can experience it like never before. At Hanami nights, you can wander beneath a canopy of glowing cherry blossoms. The soft shimmer of the evening light makes these iconic blooms become even more breathtaking. It's a dreamlike celebration of the season. You can also pause by the tranquil Japanese hill and pond garden and try your hand at origami. And don't miss the delicate beauty of bonsai displays, each one a tiny world unto itself. This is a ticketed event and reservations are a must, so plan ahead for a night of pure springtime wonder from April 22nd through April 25th. Welcome back to Road Trip. I'm Lisa Salvadorini. We are digging into the past to unearth stories that have shaped Long Island. So let's head to a hidden gem in Nassau County. It's a deep dive into fossils, minerals, and Native American culture where every rock, relic and artifact has a story to tell.
On this road trip close to home, we're taking you to Garvies Point Museum in Glen Cove, where Long Island's natural history is on display.
We have a rich archaeological history and a very unique geological history too.
Museum Director Veronica Natale says you could see everything from local rock formations to seashells to fossils here.
Where else will you be able to see something that's 65 million years old? These are Cretaceous plant fossils?
These are leaves, and a lot of them are similar to plants that we have today. This is a magnolia leaf.
So you have a rock display over here.
Yes, there's a lot of different varieties of quartz on Long Island.
Quartz and other minerals transported by glaciers.
Those were brought here from the glaciers about 15,000 to 18,000 years ago.
Wow, how interesting is that? So long ago. Look, guys, a crystal ball. I could see you coming to the Garvies Point Museum in the near future.
The rocks also get the attention of many kids who come to visit.
My favorite part of the museum is the rocks. Like, they're all sparkly and they're like shiny.
Another part of the museum talks about Native Americans and how they would take corn and grind it up. And Veronica, what would they make from this?
So they would make corn flour from the corn kernels, and they would use corn flour the same way we use flour. They'd make all different varieties of breads. Kids love to do this, but this is also part of our school programs.
Offering a glimpse into Long Island's Native American history.
So this is a wigwam. It was made with young trees called saplings and bark from an old growth tree, and this was their home.
So this is a great way to make kids understand that living as a Native American during those days was much different than today.
Yes, we like to tell the kids there were no supermarkets, right? You know, anything that you made or used came from your natural environment.
Veronica says the museum is a hidden gem. Nestled on the north shore of Long Island, it's surrounded by 62 acres, including nature trails and views of Hempstead Harbor that make for the perfect outdoor adventure or peaceful escape.
Whether you're a history buff or nature lover, or just looking for a fun educational outing, this will provide you with a unique experience for people of all ages. On this road trip close to home at Garvies Point Museum in Glen Cove, Antoinette Biordi, News 12.
And now to a road trip where curiosity runs wild. This coastal gem in East Lyme, Connecticut is more than just a children's museum. It's a hands-on playground where kids and parents learn, laugh, and explore together. As photojournalist Lori Goliath shows us, playing is the best way to grow.
It's all about discovery, exploration. This is Niantic Children's Museum, located at 409 Main Street, Niantic, Connecticut.
They're in that age that they like to see everything, touch everything, be associated with the other kids, so I really like to be here.
It's geared for children from 9 months to 9 years, some of the most important years of exploration, discovery.
This is obviously a favorite.
Exploration of shapes and materials.
And this area is for our 9 months and younger.
Your world is so vast, and this just gives you an opportunity and having a plethora of experiences around you, from meeting our family of animals here. It is really unique.
So hi, Django.
Meeting the texture of a beehive.
We have a queen in here, which keeps everybody together, and a lot of the bees will usually protect her.
They are so excited about being here. There's always something.
Family around you as you do this.
Kids like to play here around, you know, a lot of toys.
Parents almost always get involved, and it's really unique in that sense.
He loves, obviously, this air tube. I got them both. I got another one.
Grandma, you keep this.
Parents can be close by, but you don't have to be on top of them.
You know, really just allowing that to unfold naturally.
This is a little marketplace. I would even come here with my kids, and they would just sit here and get food service. I will have a cheeseburger, please, sir.
And they seem to be able to interact with children quite a bit in here, so that's not something they always get to do now, I feel like.
And it is in such a small, safe, confined space. It's really unique.
Looking for a budget-friendly adventure in New York City? Well, you can reserve free Thursday tickets to the Vessel at Hudson Yards. It is one of the city's most iconic and photogenic landmarks. Tickets are released on the last Friday of each month for the following month, so plan ahead and welcome spring with a unique sky-high view. The New York Mets are making part of the weekend at Citi Field a grand slam. Family Sundays are now in play. You can get 4 tickets for just $50 at all Sunday home day games. There's a pre-game entertainment on Mets Plaza that you can check out, family-friendly activities throughout the ballpark, and a brand new kids meal option, but that is not all. Other promotions include $5 Tuesdays, Friday night fireworks, and Sunday block parties. With so much to do, there's never been a better time to turn a day at the ballpark into a home run family tradition. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Lisa Salvadorini. Time now to scope out even more fun as we head to the Connecticut Science Center. From mind-blowing exhibits to hands-on experiments, this is a place where learning meets thrill and every moment sparks a new wow. So gear up, step into the lab, and let's put curiosity in motion.
We are right here in downtown Hartford, ready for families to come enjoy a wonderful day trip. We have 4 floors of exhibits ready for everyone to learn about biology, healthcare. We have an engineering lab. Our new exhibition, Science Fiction, Science Future, is all about sci-fi and tech in the future of robotics. Anything you can imagine about the future of technology. It's really cool. And then we have Forces in Motion, where you can race cars with square wheels, you can design a roller coaster, so there's lots of really great areas to explore in there as well. So the first floor we have our kids space area, which is for our younger visitors. They learn a lot about physics and different things like that through water play, Legos, and all those different areas. Right now we're currently in our butterfly encounter, which is a really wonderful place to be. It's the state's only year-round tropical butterfly encounter. You can see butterflies being emerged in our emergence chamber. You can also see them free flying when they're out and around and just having a great time. We have our Exploring Space Gallery, which is always really fun to go make a crater. You can explore space and zoom into Earth and all kinds of things like that. We also have our Invention Dimension Gallery, which is all about inventions, Connecticut-based inventions. You can also race a robot and making a puzzle up there. We also have our Our Changing Earth Gallery, which is all about climate change and how the Earth is changing. You can walk inside the Earth, go right to the mantle, and explore all different aspects of our Earth and different areas around that. We also have our engineering lab, which covers all aspects of engineering from aerospace to mechanical, electrical engineering. And then finally, we have our Genome and Me experience on the 5th floor, where you can walk through, you can play detective and try and solve a mystery.
There's the forensics lab, there's the tree of life, and so they get to learn about genetics. We're talking about real science as far as like this is inheritance.
We are open to all ages. We have something for the entire family.
Whenever you can mix fun with science, it sticks and it can lead to a passion.
Inspiring that next generation of scientists, dreamers, thinkers, innovators.
Remember, for all the information that you need to visit any of the places that we feature on Road Trip, be sure to check out our easy-to-use guide on the News 12 app, or you can head to news12.com. And if you have a road trip idea for us, all you need to do is send me a direct message on Instagram at LisaSal12. Until next time, safe travels and be sure to enjoy the ride.